Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a simple question. Do you need a specific style? Now, before you answer, I want you to pause, think, reflect, because most people never consider it. They assume style is for the runway or the rich or the flashy. But I want to tell you something. Style is not decoration, it's declaration. Your style declares your seriousness. It whispers, or sometimes shouts, what kind of person you are. When you walk into the room, people see your style long before they hear your wisdom. That's just how it is, so I say, if you want to be taken seriously, develop a style that speaks before you do. Now you might say, well, Jim, I've got talent. Isn't that enough? Talent is wonderful, but talent wrapped in uncertainty gets overlooked. Style is the frame that makes your picture worth noticing. Here's what I've learned. General people dress general, talk general, think general, and get general results. But specific people, those who sharpen the way they carry themselves, the way they speak, the way they prepare, those are the ones who start to command attention, and it's not about flash, it's about clarity. Clarity is attractive. Specific style says, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I'm ready to show up right. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't just about clothing. This is about attitude, tone. Preparation. This is about your mental wardrobe, too. Is your thinking scattered or tailored? Is your attitude wrinkled or pressed with discipline? Style is how you show the world you've taken yourself seriously, because the world responds not to need, but to preparation, and style is part of preparation. One of the greatest decisions you can make is to stop showing up unready. Stop waiting for the mood to strike or the opportunity to magically appear. Get specific in your goals, get specific in your message, and yes, get specific in your style. You don't have to wear expensive to look intentional. You just have to stop being accidental. Because the moment you start looking like you mean it, acting like you mean it, speaking like you mean it, that's when people start listening. That's when doors open. That's when the world says, ah, they're for real. You see, success is attracted by the person you become. And becoming someone worth following includes becoming someone who communicates clearly, without saying a word. That's what style does. So I leave you with this. When your purpose becomes specific, your style must match it. Let your appearance reflect your intention. Let your words reflect your conviction. And let your life reflect your decision to rise above average. Because in a world that's vague, specificity shines. And in a crowd that's blending in, the one with a clear style stands out and moves up. You attract based on how you present yourself. It's not merely about the clothes you wear or the tone of your voice, it's about the signal you're constantly broadcasting to the world. Whether you realize it or not, every day you walk into a room, speak to someone, write a message, or show up to an opportunity, you are presenting something, and what you present, you attract. Life has a way of responding to who you are, not just who you want to be. People don't respond to what's hidden deep down. They respond to what you show, what you carry, and what you offer on the surface. Presentation is not pretending. It's clarity. It's alignment. It's a choice to show up in a way that reflects your values, your direction, and your commitment. People often underestimate how much of life is shaped by perception. You could be the most skilled, the most insightful, the most talented person in the room, but if you present yourself casually, inconsistently, or without confidence, you'll be passed over. Why? Because people don't evaluate you based on your potential. They respond to your presence. The way you present yourself tells the world how seriously you take yourself, and they mirror that back to you. If you want to attract opportunity, you must first attract attention, not the loud kind, not the flashy kind, but the kind of attention that comes when someone says there's something about them, and that something is often preparation. It's polish, it's intentionality. You can't just hope people understand your heart. You must be willing to express it through your habits, your tone, your energy, and yes, your appearance. There's power in being intentional with what people experience when they meet you. Because people form impressions fast, and though those impressions might not always be accurate, they are powerful. You can't control every opinion, but you can control your impression. And that begins with asking yourself what message you want to send. Do you want to present yourself as committed or careless? Do you want to appear like someone who's ready or someone who's still thinking about it? Because people are watching, people are listening, and life tends to open up for those who are ready. Presentation is the dress rehearsal for destiny. If you show up sharp, the door opens quicker. If you show up vague, people hesitate. Now, let's be clear. This isn't about being fake. This is about being focused. It's about aligning the way you live, speak, and behave with the values you claim to hold. Because when you say one thing and live another, people feel the disconnect, and it makes them question your integrity. But when your words, appearance, and actions all say the same thing, I'm serious about where I'm going, you become magnetic. You begin to attract those who share your vision, respect your standard, and want to walk with you. The world doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you demand through discipline, and how you present yourself is one of the most practical ways to express that demand. When you carry yourself with dignity, others treat you with dignity. When you show up late, unprepared, disheveled, or passive, people don't assume greatness is hidden under the surface. They assume you don't care. But when you show up early, sharp, attentive, and intentional, the message is loud and clear. This person is going somewhere. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Consistency is a form of presentation. If people know what to expect when you walk in, they begin to rely on you. Trust is built through presentation. And when you're trusted, you're given more opportunity. So ask yourself, what are you presenting daily? Are you walking in with confidence or confusion? Are you speaking with clarity or insecurity? Are you living in a way that reflects order or disorder? The mirror tells part of the story. Your habits tell the rest. Even your mindset is part of your presentation. If you believe in your future, it shows in your posture. If you believe in your calling, it shows in your tone. People can feel the energy of someone who's walking with purpose, and they can also spot someone who's faking it. The good news is you don't have to fake anything. You just have to align everything. The way you dress, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, it all becomes a declaration of your direction. And when your direction is clear, the right people, the right opportunities, and the right moments begin to find their way to you. You attract based on how you present yourself because the world reads signals. It looks for leadership. It looks for strength. It looks for clarity. When you step forward with certainty, with discipline, with preparation, you raise the standard. And when you raise your standard, you raise the quality of what enters your life. Presentation isn't everything, but it sets the stage for everything that follows. If you want to change what you're attracting, change what you're presenting. Because what shows up around you is often a reflection of what you're showing the world.